Today we'll be studying riboflavin, which is also called vitamin B2 or vitamin G or the yellow enzyme, which was recognized as a vitamin in 1917. The chemical properties say that it's a relatively stable vitamin since it is resistant to acid, heat, oxidation, and unstable in the presence of alkali and light, and it's slightly soluble in the water. So the functions is that it produces two coenzymes, FMN, flavin mononucleotide, and FAD, flavin adenine dinucleotide. So these coenzymes function as the oxidation reduction reactions in electron transport chains, which is the ETC cycle, because of their ability to accept and transfer the hydrogen atoms. So this is the structure of riboflavin. Then we come to the reactions dependent on coenzymes derived from riboflavin. So what are the coenzymes? FAD and FMN, right? So these coenzymes function as the release of energy from glucose, fatty acids, amino acids, conversion of amino acid tryptophan into active vitamin form, active vitamin niacin, which is also called vitamin B3. Now this function we will see in the next chapter, the conversion of tryptophan into niacin. The next is conversion of B6 and folate into active coenzymes and storage forms. So B6 और folate को ये active और storage form में convert करता है, and B6 और folate जो है मतलब कि vitamin B9, these are required for the DNA synthesis riboflavin in the DNA synthesis and growth. So riboflavin will have an indirect effect. Right, now what is riboflavin? Riboflavin is a phosphorylated form of FMN, flavin mononucleotide. It has been observed by NIN that respiratory infections result in a significantly increased amount of riboflavin excretion and low blood levels of riboflavin. Okay, now the saturation of FAD dependent enzyme erythrocyte glutathione reductase with the coenzyme FAD is increased, possibly to meet the demand of reduced glutathione and mount phagocytic response. So जो immune response होता है वो बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है, और राइबोफ्लेविन एक्सक्रीशन और ब्लड लेवल्स में राइबोफ्लेविन बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है in case of respiratory diseases. Other biochemical roles include the role in dehydrogenation reactions, in the production of hormones, in the adrenal gland. Adrenal gland में क्या बनते हैं? ग्लूकोकॉर्टिकॉइड्स, राइट? adrenal glands में क्या बनते हैं? ग्लूकोकॉर्टिकॉइड्स, सेक्स कॉर्टिकॉइड्स, जिसके वजह से रिप्रोडक्टिव हॉर्मोन्स पे डायरेक्ट असर पड़ेगा if riboflavin is deficient in our body. The formation of RBCs in the bone marrow, synthesis of glycogen and catabolism of the fatty acid. Synthesis of glycogen मतलब कि lowers the blood sugar level, right? Decreases the blood sugar. Absorption, transport and metabolism. It occurs in the food in three forms, which is riboflavin, FMN, FAD coenzyme forms. All these can be used to meet body's need in the intestinal lumen. FAD or FMN convert हो जाता है into free riboflavin for the absorption. So FMN and FAD cannot be readily absorbed by the body. For their absorption, they are needed to be converted into free riboflavin. Now riboflavin then gets absorbed in the body by regulated active transport mechanism. Okay, active transport mechanism. More riboflavin is absorbed when it is taken with the meals, and less is absorbed when it is taken alone. Okay, so more riboflavin is absorbed when it is taken with the meals. Once inside the intestinal lumen or the intestinal cells, riboflavin is combined with the phosphate. आ गया ना यहाँ पे? FMN is the phosphorylated form of riboflavin. Then both the FMN and unphosphorylated riboflavin are released into the circulation before they are largely bound to albumin protein and transported to the body cells. FMN लिवर में जाता है और तब उसको बोलते हैं FAD. Most of the FMN is released into liver where it is converted into FAD by the addition of adenosine triphosphate. So FMN जब लिवर में जाता है और एडिनोसिन ट्राइफॉस्फेट उसमें ऐड हो जाता है डाइफॉस्फेट तो वो FAD बन जाता है. Excess riboflavin is stored within the tissues as FMN and FAD rather uses as free riboflavin. Excess riboflavin is stored in the tissue as FMN and FAD. ओके रादर देन एज फ्री राइबोफ्लेविन. जब राइबोफ्लेविन का अमाउंट एक्सेस में हो जाता है तो वो कन्वर्ट हो जाता है FAD एंड FMN में rather than being as a free riboflavin. Now it is excretely mainly through the urine because it is a water soluble vitamin. Normal urine excretion is 200 micrograms or 24 hours. Per 24 hours 200 micrograms. In deficiency, it is reduced to the 40 to 70 micrograms per day. Riboflavin deficiency is prevalent among low-income groups of the population, involving the vulnerable groups, that mean pregnant, old age, infants, geriatric group मतलब कि old people, old age group. Cereal-based diets without protective pulses. Cereal-based diets without protective pulses से क्या होता है राइबोफ्लेविन डेफिशिएंसी होता है. राइबोफ्लेविन डेफिशिएंसी इज सीन एसोसिएटेड विद ट्यूबरक्यूलोसिस, प्रोलॉन्ग फीवर्स. तो ये भी एक टाइप का कॉज ही है राइबोफ्लेविन डेफिशिएंसी का. ट्यूबरक्यूलोसिस, प्रोलॉन्ग फीवर्स, malabsorption, hyperthyroidism, malignancy, saturation of riboflavin dependent enzymes, right? So adverse effects of respiratory infections is likely to be more riboflavin deficient individuals. राइबोफ्लेविन डेफिशिएंसी जिसमें होती है उन लोगों को रेस्पिरेटरी इन्फेक्शंस के एडवर्स इफेक्ट्स बहुत ज़्यादा, वो लोग वल्नरेबल होते हैं उसके लिए. इनफैक्ट राइबोफ्लेविन डेफिशिएंसी कैन अकर व्हेनेवर देयर आर क्रोनिक इन्फेक्शंस, ट्रॉमा, नेगेटिव नाइट्रोजन बैलेंस ऑल्सो. नेगेटिव नाइट्रोजन बैलेंस का मतलब क्या होता है? दैट मीन्स प्रोटीन मास इज ब्रोकन डाउन and the protein amount decreases in the body and reduced physical activeness and dietary protein is there. Now ariboflavinosis means deficiency of riboflavin. Riboflavin deficiency is characterized by orolingual, dermal, hematological and corneal manifestations. So when we come to the orolingual manifestation, our mouth is said to be the orolingual part. उधर पे क्या क्या देखा जाता है? वी कैन सी एंगुलर स्टोमाटाइटिस, जिसमें कि जो लिप्स हैं उसके एंगल्स पे, माउथ के एंगल्स इधर और इधर, वी कैन सी सम स्वेलिंग्स. ग्लोसाइटिस मीन्स द टंग becomes extremely glossy and purple in color, right? And the tongue becomes inflamed. After that is cheilosis. Cheilosis means this thing, that means dryness, roughness, scaly lesions around the mouth. Early symptoms of riboflavinosis are soreness, burning of the mouth and tongue. Lesions are at the angles of the mouth is termed as angular stomatitis. Now lesions progress to small cracks at mucocutaneous junctions producing fissures. White or yellow crusts can be seen. Now hypertrophic papillae produce the classical magenta red tongue with pebbled appearances, and when it progresses, atrophic denudation of the papilla making bald tongue. This is seen in the glossitis, the tongue. Now dry chapped appearance of the lips with superficial ulcers. Ulcers are seen, small ulcers are seen, and there is drying and chapping of the lips. It is called cheilosis. Is one of the classical features of severe riboflavin deficiency. Dermal lesions में क्या होता है? Seborrheic dermatitis along with facial and scrotal skin. कहाँ होता है? Facial and scrotal skin. Scrotum क्या होता है? Male reproductive part or male reproductive organ. So scrotal as well as face. Okay. Also on the nasolabial fold, so 3 parts, and ears 4 parts. Skin lesions are because of the reduced collagen content. So we can say that riboflavin deficiency में collagen synthesis affect हो जाती है. Cross-linked collagen is essential for the epidermal integrity. Cells of the people with normal riboflavin status rises by less than 20% in response to addition of FAD. Cells with normal riboflavin status rises addition of FAD से. Now recommendatory dietary allowances RDA per 1000 kilocalorie में we need a 0.6 mg of riboflavin. And then we come to the sources. We have milk products, egg, liver, green leafy vegetables. Now riboflavin is most limited of the all B vitamins in cereal based diets of the poor. तो cereal based diets जो poor सेक्शन ऑफ द सोसाइटी, लो इकोनॉमिकल स्टेटस वाले लोग खाते हैं, उनमें राइबोफ्लेविन की जो अमाउंट होती है वो बहुत ही कम होती है. इट इज़ रादर डिफ़िकल्ट टू इंश्योर एडिक्वेट सप्लाई ऑफ वाइटामिन इन अ प्रीडोमिनेंटली वेजिटेरियन डाइट. डिफ़िकल्ट होता है टू इंश्योर एडिक्वेट इन द predominantly vegetarian diet. Good sources of natural vitamin are yeast extract as well as meat extract. Yeast extract and meat extract. Now the drumstick leaves, which is also called moringa leaves, you must have heard of this. These drumstick leaves or moringa leaves are best source of vitamin B2. Not only vitamin B2, riboflavin, niacin, that means B2. Let me take another pen. Yeah, B2, we have B3, we have pyridoxine, we have B9, pantothenic is B12, and vitamin C. The major amount of riboflavin in the grain is present in the germ and the bran. जैसे कि हमने देखा था थायमिन में क्या हुआ था, जर्म और ब्रान पॉलिशिंग की वजह से जो जर्म और ब्रान होता है वो निकालने से क्या हो जा रहा था, फाइबर इनटेक कम हो जा रहा था, जिसमें ही मैक्सिमम थायमिन होता है, उसके वजह से हुई थी डेफिशिएंसी. अब इधर है मेजर अमाउंट ऑफ राइबोफ्लेविन इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट इन द germ and bran. So polished rice and refined cereals contain very little riboflavin. Losses also occur when the water in green leafy vegetable are boiled. बॉयल जब होता है और डिस्कार्ड कर देते हैं, तो जब वाटर में ग्रीन लीफी वेजिटेबल को डाल के हम बॉईल करते हैं और जो वाटर होता है उसको डिस्कार्ड कर देते हैं, तो भी बहुत सारा राइबोफ्लेविन लॉस्ट हो जाता है. सम लॉसेस अकर व्हेन द स्मॉल पीसेस कंटेनिंग फूड इज़ कुकड इन लार्ज अमाउंट्स ऑफ वाटर. छोटे छोटे पीसेस को अगर हम बहुत ज़्यादा पानी में कुक कर देते हैं ज़्यादा देर तक, उससे होता है. और इंडियन प्रिपरेशंस में तो 20% तक हो ही जाता है लॉस राइबोफ्लेविन का. मेजर फैक्टर कॉजिंग राइबोफ्लेविन फ्रॉम फूड, loss of riboflavin from food is the action of sunlight on the milk. Up to 70% of the riboflavin in the milk gets destroyed during 4 hours of exposure to sunlight. अगर हम मिल्क को सनलाइट में रखते हैं फॉर अबाउट 4 hours तो 70% राइबोफ्लेविन तो उसका लॉस्ट हो जाता है. So this was about riboflavin, which is our vitamin B2. On the next day we will be studying niacin, which is vitamin B3. So please go through this chapter, and if you have any doubts, ask me in the comment section. Okay? Thank you everyone. Please like, share and subscribe the YouTube channel. And I want to tell you one more thing. If you are having any kind of dermatology, skin related issues, or weight gain, weight loss, or gut related issues, please DM me here in the comment section or in my Instagram channel, which you will get in my bio. That means in my channel's description part you will get that, which is Skin Fuel by Nitya. on Instagram, and Eat Right Insight on Instagram. You can DM me there and I'll give consultation at just rupees 21. Right, it's very cost effective consultation program. So to help the population, most of the people, I have taken this initiative to give consultations at a very low price. So you can try them out on my Instagram channel. You can DM there or you can comment in the comment section. Okay, so thank you. And I want to tell you that I'll be completing semester 2 BSc Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics or Food and Nutrition syllabus from Bistri Lakshmi book. Okay, so you can see from here and you can comment down anything you would like to tell, that this chapter must be done at first or anything. You can give your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching.